Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the final stage of the BBICL 2019. A warm welcome to all you watching at home. In particular, best of luck to both teams who are here on the big stage to perform. Lots on stake today. A lot of people under the pressure to perform up to the status they've been given. Yeah, we're looking forward to a fascinating contest today. Alongside me in the commentary box is Azahad Salim. I'd like to welcome after a couple of weeks off.
Yes, thank you, Mozam. Hi, guys. Yeah, I've been off for the past couple of weeks, due to work priorities. I've not been able to join you guys, but yeah, I couldn't really miss the final, and it's going to be a truly fascinating game today. It is the 6 Shotterz against the hit and run. But yeah, let's see how this goes. The news from the middle is that Hit and Run have won the toss and they have elected to bat first, which is a brave move considering it's going to be 2 brand new balls going to be used from either end, and it's going to be interesting to see how the batsmen fare.
So I'd just like to ask you to clarify, what do you mean by both ends new balls? Seriously, so what? So both teams will use a new ball. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, like you say, Azad tells us that the hit and run team had won the toss. Without any doubt, they've elected to bat. I think certainly it's a big toss to win in a final. Always in finals, you want to win the toss, put runs on the board. With the batting firepower of hit and run, they'd be looking to put a mammoth score onto the board rather. And I don't even think it's mammoth. Even if they're about 80, 90, they'll back their bowlers to do it. However, with these 6 Shotters, it has been their bowling that has done all the good so far this tournament. And I'd say if I was in their shoes, I'd certainly want to win the toss. Or even if I lost the toss, I'd want to bat. However, there's a game to be played. It's a big game. Atmosphere's electric here now, and Shadab Ahmed will steam in miserly to bowl to Yunus Khan, aka Mazza. Oh, it's a leave straight away. So a good vibe there for the fielding team. So Shadab just going to continue doing what he has and what's got him so successfully to this stage of the tournament. Another cutter again. Look at this. This is brilliant. Oh, that's 2 runs. Well played. Really well played. And the strength of Mazza is he covers the whole line of the stumps. Gets right behind the ball and then plays the ball because he knows that there's no LBW in play here. Look at that. Oh, well bowled. Gone through him. That's delivery, 1 run. That.
Very good delivery. That deserved a wicket on that ball. But wow, yeah. Interesting start. Mazza obviously, proactive on the crease as he normally is. It's going to be interesting. I spoke to him earlier as well, and he goes that he has got a game plan against Shadab. So let's see what that game plan is now.
I think his game plan is getting as deep as he possibly can in the crease. Believe me, Zubair just going over to Mazza and giving some words of wisdom. Ooh,
interesting.
It's good ball. No, Mazza is one man, a very technically correct batsman, a very determined batsman. He'll not give his wicket away easily, and he does put value on his wicket. So he'll be the man to play the anchor role as always. Look at this.
Oh. So that was a bit unusual there from Mazza. He wanted a tap and run there. Wisely shouted no by Zibi. Mozam, I just want to ask you, what do you think your par score would be in this final chase?
Look,
what would you be happy with at the end of 12 overs?
So Shadab just coming in. We'll come to your question just after this. Basha stopping that, and as always,
one of the best fielders he is, Bashi. He literally puts his line on the body, as Sid once said in the previous BBICL last year.
That's right. Line on the body. So that's 3 without loss after the first over. And Shoaib, who reports do tell us that he's not been well over the last few days. So good luck to him. Tonsillitis, I'm pretty certain it's got nothing to do with his arm, so he should be fine with that pace. Look, good ball, good line. And I think Shoaib's a fantastic bowler. Just, I think the occasion gets the better of him at times. That's the length he needs to bowl rather than try and knock off the head of the batsman. Let's see how he goes through his spell.
Definitely.
Yeah. There you go.
And it's a good it is a good rivalry between the brothers here. You know, Zibir also enjoys batting against Shoaib. He has got the better of him at times as well. But there have been times where Shoaib has got the better of Zibir as well.
Oh, he has certainly squared him up.
He's rushed him there, has Shoaib, so that was a good bounce.
He certainly rushed him there, and a lot of talk asking Afroz to get the ball in quickly. It was quite difficult that, with it going just right under the stage where we're sat. Shoaib needs to possibly pitch you up a little fuller. That's it. And because with the power Zubair possesses, he just wants any length that he can free his arms and trying to hit the baller straight over the head. So I'd not give him too much room. Very little margin for error here, if at all any.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at that. Line's wrong. Length is brilliant.
That's what I mean, but that's what the new ball brings, you know. You're going to be bowling down leg side because it's hard to control the new ball. And if you're not a skillful bowler, you know, things like that can happen. All credit to Shoaib, he's bowling well so far. It's a good over.
Look at this.
And he's bowling a good length. Yeah,
that's a brilliant length. I mean, if you're a little bit shorter than that, you might get spanked, but that's fine, that's brilliant. Coming back to your question, I think it's a final and it runs on the board, whether that's 50, 60, it doesn't matter. And I think, like I say, the most consistent of the two teams, or the team of the tournament so far, without a doubt, has been hit and run in terms of consistency.
Definitely.
There you go. See that?
Line. That's what I mean.
It's too predictable, and you can't do that. He's allowed him to use his hands,
you know,
make some space for himself and hit it right over his head. And that's where I believe he's got to get the Yorkers in. With that pace, you've got to test the batsman.
Without doubt, you know, you're not playing on Australian wickets here. You're not at the MCG or the WACA where it's going to, you know, come up and it's going to rush the batsman. Okay, there was that one good bouncer, but you can't be bowling it all the time. It gets too predictable.
End of another over. So Zubair just giving the momentum slightly to the hit and run team. Now Haroon bowling in early. It's 14 for none after 2 overs. Back to the score you was asking. I think they're not looking for 60, 70 here. They are looking for... Oh, look at this. Brilliant bowling. It's a brilliant ball, but this is what I'm telling you about Mazza. He's using the crease. He's going as deep as he can because he knows if he misses it, it hits his leg. There's no LBW here. He's very clever, this man. And that's exactly what he's going to try and do throughout the innings. Again, look at this. And that's a good ball. So a good start here from Haroon. And Haroon's a momentum bowler. If it's going well for him on that day, it's very hard to put away. Look at that. Different straight up in the air. Straight up.
What a shot.
And it looks like it's stuck in the skies.
It's not coming down. Them birds are going to eat it.
Not coming down yet, but I think it will come down soon. But the ball. Why are you throwing it that way?
I mean, Afroz really needs to think about his accuracy with that throw. That was a horrible throw from Afroz.
So that's just stuck in that.
That was about 2 miles away from where the ball originally was.
That's true. That's stuck in middle. That.
I think his intention was to lose one of them gloves.
I don't think that was the aim. I think he was trying to hit the ball there, just...
Well, yeah, you could.
So, a little bit of an interval here. 2.3 overs into the game. It's going to be quite difficult. I think they've got to just sort of push that net.
While they're, getting the ball down, let's just have a quick chat.
I think all they need is just to let him know, just tell him to get that ladder and it might do him something. It might do some good. Get that ladder out, push this net back towards the wall, and you might be all right.
But while they're doing that, Muslim...
Get the ladder out, push this net towards you.
There you go. It's all right. He's got it. So sorry, you did say what?
I just wanted to quickly ask you, take a seat, Muslim, while they're getting everything set back up again. Who do you think is going to be playing the key role in today's final? You know, we always have the specific players who we think are going to perform, and
why would you try and take it?
And who are the key assets to the game.
Well, the biggest name, without a doubt, we'll look at both teams, but it's Hamza Yunus. He's a big game player, this man, and even if they're minor games, it doesn't make a difference. He plays every game as if it's a big game. He's one to watch out for. In the 6, and apart from that, hit and run, I've got plenty of others, but if you're telling me to pick out specific players, then that's him for me. And in the
without doubt, he is a superstar.
In the 6 Shotterz, I believe today for me, it's going to have to be Bashar, the captain, who's going to have to sort of step up and take his team over the line. However, Shadab has been the of the tournament for the 6 shotters, so Shadab's another one. But I think Bash is another player who thrives on. Like I say, again, I mean, you stopped me there with that delivery, but this is what I mean. This is what Shoaib had to do. He's got a bit more pace than Haroon as well. You've got to keep the batsman on his toes. You know how Imran Khan cleaned him up beautifully last week, Zubair. You don't like nothing too full.
Yeah, without doubt. Oh!
That's a warning. That's one warning. And some might say it's against, or it's not the spirit of the game. But listen, it's a final. You'll do anything to win it, except for cheat.
Yeah, of course.
Look at that. And this is exactly what Shoaib needs to do. He's surprised, he's amazed by that delivery. But Shoaib can do this as well. And this is what I mean by him. Throughout the tournament, he's been far too short. This is the time he needs to get it right.
Without doubt, 100%. Very good bowling from...
beautiful. He's out. Oh, wrong end. It's gone. Oh, no. That's a good piece of fielding from Shoaib. Good backing up there. Could have been 4 runs extra. But I hear if it hits the wall now, it's only 1, is it?
It is. Right. They have changed the rule. It's not 4 anymore. If it hits on the full, it's 2. And if it bounces, it hits 1.
2 runs in total.
A
lot of confusion.
Froze, he nudged you over to the side.
I think
it was a very good delivery. It was
good delivery. It bounced up. It popped up a little bit last second. So you can't blame the keeper too much. 20 for 3. So it's in the balance. No wickets lost for the hit and run teams. Haroon, a fantastic over there, only going for 6. And it looks like Saeed's bowling. Yeah, and Bash did say halfway into the last over, Sid, get ready. So it doesn't look like he's giving the batsman a chance to settle in against any type of bowler here. So it might not be a bad ploy.
It is a good tactic bringing in early on.
Oh, straight up, and that deserved 6. That was smoked. Unfortunately, too much elevation on that.
See, this is going to be an interesting ball here. Zeebi's going to play his shot. Sid's going to spin the ball away from him. It's going to be interesting to see what happens now.
Oh, it's giving him a lot of respect there. I think he had enough time to rock back and spank that on the leg side for a single. But I think you need to not give him any room again, whether you're a spinner or a fast bowler. Just there. That's what you've got to do. He does not like that because he's not a natural player of the sweep, the slug sweep, or the reverse ramps, whatever you want to call him. He doesn't do that naturally due to the lack of agility in his body. What's he trying to do here? So this is fantastic. It's certainly set up for a big shot here. Certainly, knowing Zubair.
Yeah, it looked like a big shot.
I think just need to take a little bit of pace off it, but you won't. Fantastic bowling. Brilliant bowling here from Saeed Rahman. Zubair's itching to hit him out completely. Look at this. Look at that. 6! A fantastic shot.
That's what he was waiting for.
What a way to complete the over. I don't think 6 shotters should be too disappointed about it. It was a good over till that point.
Yeah, he just over pitching there was Sid, right into Zubair's arc. All you had to do was just lean forward, hit it with a straight back, and bang. We saw what the result was.
So they're taking the power play. Hamza Hussain to come off the ground, allow the hit and run to have a bit more flexibility in terms of gaps on the pitch, and this is where Mazza will look to open up the gaps at ease and just hit and run. Oh, that's straight. Is good fielding, and what a ball! Yes, you got to say that was a really good ball. If there was extra field there, they'd not be taking no run. It'd just be suicide. But again, like I say, Mazza thrives on this massive gap, ample gap, and he'll just knock it around and run. It's gone a bit quiet here. Look at that. Someone needs to tell this lad. That he's just got to bowl that length.
Where
for God's
was
sake.
This from the beginning? Where was this? Where was this full length, this Yorker?
I don't know whether there's much talk between the team. Look, again, he's gone back.
Gone back to the short delivery.
There's no need. Someone really needs to get back in. I think when Hamza gets back on the field, just tell this lad bowl full, fast and full.
Fast and full, because he's got the pace. He can't skittle them.
I've been telling him all throughout the tournament. I don't know if he's watching the games and listening to the commentary. Oh, stop it. Right. You'll only see him do that off his own bowling. Believe me.
That's his trademark, especially doing it off his own bowling. He doesn't want them extra runs.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Watching the batsman, knowing Maz is moving about, so that's fine. That length now becomes brilliant when he's moving about. The fuller you bowl it and the deeper he goes into his crease, you're asking for getting runs off the bat. Look at this, is fantastic. This is fine. There's no need. This is one thing, Shoaib, over the years I've been saying about this lad. He's a bit too erratic in the fielding. He's a brilliant fielder and he's got the potential to be a very good fielder. But I think, again, without looking, before having the ball in his hand, he's already decided where he's going to throw it. So that's the end of another over. And it is a 35 for no loss after 5. This is a brilliant start from hit and run. Just a touch over 6 and over. But it's a good start. It's a good start. Bash bringing himself up. Oh, this will be interesting. And I think the big competition here, or the challenge we need to look out for, is Bash versus Zubair. If Bash gives him any room.
I think Zubair backs himself against Bash.
Yeah.
I think he's played with him for a while now. He knows what he bowls. I think he's just going to charge him down. It's either going to go for a big over or Zubair's just going to get stumped. I can't really see anything else happening in that, but this is Mazza on strike, so let's see how he plays it.
No, he said no, a loud call. There was, I think I'd say it's a clever call. No need to take a risk. Some would argue there is a run there, but I think it's better to be safe.
Yeah,
so the right option from Zubair. Oh, he's gone off a full toss. Would you believe it? Mazza Sharif perishing off a full toss, which deserved 6 all day long.
Yeah, that was an absolute disgusting ball from Basharat Ali. Without doubt, I mean, just looped off full toss there to be hit. And that was just very unfortunate for Mazza that he just edged it straight to the keeper. But bad balls give you wickets as well. It's happened in all stages.
And I think as a batsman, if you're not still, the more you're moving about, bad balls will possibly get you out.
Without doubt, 100%.
So him moving around the wicket, back and forth, back and across, coming down, charging.
Ibrahim Jiva.
The full toss becomes a good length ball. Oh! And we remember last time these two faced off what Adil Ibrahim did to Basharat. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Is fantastic. There you go. In Sid's words, a line on the body. There's no line on the body there. Quack, quack. Bash is very pumped up. Very pumped up. Good ball. Good ball. Fantastic. That's it. That's it. You see the two senior men of the team, Shadab and Bash, showing the way how to field, how to back your bowlers. That's exactly what you want in a final. Oh, he's that? He's definitely.
That's off the back of the bat. That's off the back of the bat.
Well, it's given not out. It's definitely hit. It's definitely hit.
That's disgusting.
He has hit that. But the decision's been given not out, and it is not out. That's the final decision. I don't know what he's hit. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I can't see, but it certainly hit something. He's not giving it wide.
Yeah, without doubt, it definitely hit something. It was just a question of what it hit. I mean, a lot of the spectators are saying that it hit the back of the bat, but
It looked like it came off the back of the bat.
let's get a couple of words in from our third commentator, Azim, who's been very quiet. Azim, what's your thoughts on the game so far?
It's been good. I'd say hit and runner in the way, leading the way right now. They've got enough runs. But yeah,
What would you think would be a par score here today in the final?
I don't know. I've not seen enough of the indoor game. About 70?
He's gone! What a beautiful catch from Afroz! That is a fantastic catch.
That is an absolute ripper of a catch from Afroz.
Is that a match-turning movement or what do you think? That is a fantastic
No, that without doubt, that is a brilliant catch.
Look how calm he is, no celebration. I know people would be going all over doing lots of honours after that.
You know what it is, Muslim? It's that final pressure. It's that pressure of the final. He wants to keep a calm head and he wants to keep concentrating. So that's why he's not showing the emotions. But I can see that inside he wants to run around like a chicken celebrating.
If Adil's not nicked it, Zubair certainly has. And that went off as if Mitchell Starks just got a batsman to nick it off.
Oh, edge down the leg side now.
Pressure. 1 run. Sid firing it in, he loves it. He loves it. He loves to fire it in. I think he just needs to take a little bit of pace off to Nasser. Believe me, loop it slightly. Slightly. That's it. That's it. But his line's wrong there. If he gets it middle north, get bashed in a little bit. You've got your fielders in the game. There, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Him up, absolute ripper that from Sid. Fully squared Nasser up there. Jeez, he had no idea what to do with that ball.
Nah. Oh,
no! Poor. You need to be backing your ballers up like that. It's gone down the leg side, but you need to be stopping them. It's coming very slowly.
I mean, there was a deflection. There was a deflection off the leg. So
every run counts in this final.
Look at that. That's exactly what he needs to do. Saeedur Rahman needs to realize he's a spin bowler. Get them revs out. Let the ball do its bit. Don't try and bowl like Azahat with the pace. Zubair, some comments from Zubair. What's that, sorry?
I was just saying that Nasser is a bit weak against Sid's bowling. But look, any batsman can adapt. You know, Nasser is.
How many did Zubair make against Sid apart from that 1-6?
Well, I mean, look, Zubair obviously performed in the past to get his team into the final.
If you ask me, I don't think Nasser's a weak player at all. I think Nasser gets bogged down by the occasion. There's been plenty of situations and occasions where Nasser's walked hard and the scores, you know, it's sky high, and he just walks out and bats as if he's continuing from where he left off before. But when it's not, that's where the challenge is. And this is what's happened. A double blow, a Mazza and Zubair going out, both settled openers, and you've got to restart, haven't you? Look at this, and that is 6. You're not going to get away with it. He's a quality batsman, this lad is. I'm telling you, I've seen him bat inside here, and he's a brilliant batsman. That's better. Oh! Good ball, and a brilliant leave as well. Need to pitch it. That's it. Oh, he's gone! He has gone! That's like it's in Mahali here. What's happened? That's a fantastic catch. What a ball!
Eating today, honest to God, he's jumping around like a kangaroo.
I don't know what he's eating. I mean, when I go out to Akbar's or something, I have a bit of chicken and lamb. I think he's mixed it because some are slipping through like he's got butter gloves on, and some are just sticking like he's got chalk on his gloves.
Dear me, wow, he's just jumping around like anything
big
today.
Big moment, big player in now, player to player. Like I said, you made me choose 2 players, and I said these are the 2 key players, and they're facing it head to head now. This is going to be
excited to see this now. It's 2 balls left. Let's see what happens.
It looked like there was. You know what? I heard something. Awaka's heard something as well.
I think I heard a nick there. You know.
Oh, he's dropped him now.
Yeah, that one definitely. Oh my God. Oh, effort there from a pros. It was a tough chance, but
Bash is the man I named, and I'm telling you, he's got another one to be nicked there. And this is what Saeed needs to do as well. Sid can spin it equally. He just needs to let the ball do its thing. Let the ball come out. That's a fantastic over. 46 for 3 all of a sudden. It could have been 46 for 4. And maybe even 5, actually, you know. Adil's gone when they denied that catch. But Shotterz back in now to Nasser. Oh! Is that evasive action, or has he tried headbutting the ball?
Picking his gap with his nose.
Picking the gap with his nose, as they say. Oh, he's
shot
drilled that.
That was a brilliant shot by Nasser. You know, just give Nasser a bit of time. He'll get into his groove and he will play. You just got to back him as a batsman because he's a class batsman. Look at that, beautifully done again.
Well, I believe Azahat is trying to talk loud and clear to give confidence to Nasser. I do understand the tactics, it's okay, don't worry about it. A big smirk on your face. Oh, it's a 6!
Oh, what did I tell you, Marcel?
That could have been caught.
You got to give him a bit of time and he will get into
Yes, but that could have been caught. He's jumped far too early. Oh, of course you could have caught that, young lad. Don't be questioning me about that, mate. Oh, good ball, good delivery, good response. And that might just have been the first 6 shot that's been hit for all season, rather.
Interesting.
No, it wasn't. It was catchable.
He could have taken that. Brother defending another brother here. Come on, mate. Be honest. That was definitely catchable. Anyways, moving on. Oh, off his leg. I mean, the thing is, though, you don't give this man chances. It was a big moment. You got Hamza Yunus there. The game's almost, you'd say, dead and buried.
56.
56 for 3
9.
after 9. So Bash continuing.
This is good stuff. This is good.
And I would. Yeah, of course, I'd finish my spell here, right here.
He's bowling brilliantly.
Oh, good fielding. Quack's got his beak open. You see, I saucer ball this one. But it doesn't matter how you do it, it's effective nonetheless. Oh, good ball. Oh, brilliant bowling. And this is where it becomes vital. Because if this lad gets in, bowling. Bash is lifting the spirits of all his players here. He's lifting the atmosphere here of the crowd as well. Even Azad's converting to become a six-shotter. Bowling. This is bowling.
Very good bowling. This is
fantastic bowling. Now the fielders at the back have got to be ready. If he tries it, and be ready for every chance.
He's missed a lot now, so he's going to be tempted to go for the big one.
Oh, good ball. This is fielding. Shoaib Khalik. That tonsillitis is doing my world of good. Oh, bowling. Oh, he's gone! He has gone! And that has done them even better. 6 top balls from Hamza since being dropped. This is fantastic.
That is a huge wicket. That is a very huge wicket.
You know what? I tell you right now, I'd be hugging a Rose. That drop has not cost us anything. In fact, it's cost us 6 valuable dot balls. And that's the second time Hamza's done this. I remember in the first game between these two teams this season, I keep saying series, it was Shoaib or Shadab who bowled 6 dot balls to him and he's given his wicket last ball of the over. That's fantastic. This is brilliant. 2 overs to go. And a brilliant catch from Shadab. And why I say it's brilliant because catches of such a player aren't easy at all. Oh, you can't blame the keeper there at all. You cannot.
You take it.
No.
Azim, some thoughts?
Nothing. Short.
So no response from Azim. He's too enthralled into the game to give his comments at this moment of time. We'll come back to him in a couple of minutes. What a shot! That is a brilliant shot. Fantastic shot that from Nasser. He's really getting into his groove now. He's 15 off 13 with 2 sixes. What's he going to do here? He's going for another one. Oh, yeah, he's coming now. Oh, he would have been gone. If he had hit that Muslim, I think he was a gunner.
He was a gunner, but it's okay. I mean, the intention was there. He was up to it. He was aware, Hamza, and he tried to get him out, so it's fine. It was hard to even back up that because it's gone straight through off Roses. Oh, not out. That's not out. Clearly not out.
He just got his batting there. Lazy batting this from Zishan Karamat.
And that's what he does. That's how he will bat. He can hit a long ball, this lad can, and that is all he will do. 66 for 4, 10.5 overs. And, oh, look at this. Oh, he's run out. Shoaib is crazy, but anyways, it's done. He's out. Sid to finish. Ooh, Nasser versus Sid. And you've got to remember here, there's Wakkar left as well. So and that's the end of the over. 11 overs gone, 66 for 5 now. And I think Shoaib only bowled the 2 overs, rightly so. And Saeed's only bowled 2. And so Haroon's only bowled 1 for 4. I mean, I've questioned this so many times in this tournament. Haroon bowls brilliantly and he hardly ever gets to finish his spell. He bowls about 1 over and that's it. He's off.
I think Mohsen, with that point, I think spin's really paying off here. So he's sticking with his spin bowlers for this final game. That's why Haroon's not.
That's not spin. That's not spinning.
Oh,
that is not a spin, mate. He's trying to bowl as quick as Haroon there. You don't do that.
That's a hole in one. That's a hole in one, is that?
You know, I think that deserves to stay there for the rest of the time in this world. I'm telling you, because that's just been smoked straight as it could be, right over his head. It wasn't a good ball, but this is what I'm saying. When you're saying spin's working, you've got to bowl spin. You can't be bowling quick balls.
Death over, you gotta go pace.
Oh, he stopped it. 4 runs. You get your death baller, give Haroon the ball. Anything here is a bonus. They'll back themselves. The hit and run team will back themselves to defend this. Believe me. And that's it. That's fine. If you're gonna do that outside the off stump, let it spin. Sayyid Rahman. Someone get him mic'd up, will ya? That's it. Oh, it's 6! Brilliantly played from Nasser Rasool. Fantastic. What a shot! What a shot!
He has stepped up today, Nasser. When his team needed him, he's really delivered. He's playing an absolute gem of an innings.
Oh, it's a dot ball. It's a dot ball. This is exactly what's needed. Last delivery. Last delivery. Look to stop every run on the back wall. Shoaib, Hamza, the lot of them. Keeper's got to be ready, and so has Shadab. It's the last ball and it's quick. Oh, he's bowled him! But he's done his job. A fantastic innings from Nasser Rasool. Really brilliant that is. End of an innings that. And it's a final 82 for 6. And that is some score on the board. Again, it's the last over. That's cost them. And unfortunately, that's been the case for 6 shotters more often than not this series. Again, it's season. But they've been battered in the last over.
So it's going to be an interesting chase.
It's a very interesting chase.
We have our very famous commentator in Jawad Akhtar. How are you today, matey?
We
have neutrals here. We don't have.
What?
Only neutrals here, mate. Bismillah kar jao. Bismillah. Maybe neutral comes to you.
No, Hamza! No new, only new ball.
I don't know. It's not here. That's all.
Okay. Has he got it? No, that's new one.